Welcome back to GearWire.com. I'm Owen O'Malley, and we're taking a look at a number of pedals by this company, Strymon. This is the Ola DBucket Chorus and Vibrato. Now, all these Strymon pedals we're looking at are analog emulating digital effects. They feature 24-bit 96K analog to digital and back again converters. And they also, this pedal and the Brigadier delay pedal that we also take a look at, feature this DBucket algorithm, which is this sort of processor-intensive virtual bucket brigade algorithm that gives these pedals a really sort of legitimately analog sound and sort of response. Each of these pedals also features a SHARC floating point processor, which is a pretty serious processor found in many high-end digital live mixing consoles. And basically by dedicating a single effect to that processor, they're able to achieve a pretty intense level of realism, analog realism in these digital effects. Okay, this chorus and vibrato features a number of different modes and types. There's two different chorus types and a vibrato. Let's just, what we were listening to at the beginning was your basic chorus, which uses a single bucket brigade line. We've got a wet-dry mix here. If we turn it completely wet, that's what our effect sounds like. We've got various options as far as speed and depth go. As you can hear, if you bring the mix sort of midway and you've got some of your dry signal in there, sort of a lusher reverb, or rather lusher chorus effect, because you're sort of adding a second channel there. You've got a chorus channel and you're bending those pitches against your dry signal, and so it kind of enriches the sound a little bit. We've got a tone control here that is basically a treble roll, cut or boost. Right in the middle it's neutral. If we pull the tone back, we've got a more mellow sounding chorus, and if we pump the tone up, got a much more sparkly chorus sound. Let's move on to the multi-chorus, which is basically the first chorus mode times 3. Now we've got 3 channels, or sort of 3 virtual bucket brigade delay lines going, feeding our chorus effect. Let's hear that. You can hear it's sort of multi-dimensional there. And actually, this effect kind of starts sounding almost like a Leslie simulator when you've got the depth and speed up. Let's move on to our last effect here, which is vibrato. And now this actually can also become sort of a simple chorus effect if you bring your mix halfway, because now you've got a warbling or a pitch modulating note bending up and down against your single note. So, pretty cool. Now, we haven't touched this control yet. That's because that control only comes into effect when we switch out of the normal mode. Let's go back to chorus here and switch into envelope. Now our chorus becomes an envelope-sensitive attack, or envelope-sensitive effect, meaning that the effect level increases depending on how hard you're playing. Now, when we're in chorus mode, that means the harder you play, the less prominent the effect is. So as your notes decay, your chorus effect will sort of musically enter your signal path. Sort of a neat little effect. The exact opposite thing happens when you go to multi-mode. Now the harder you play, the more prominent the effect is. And vibrato, it's basically your vibrato gets deeper the harder you play. Or rather, that's the speed. It gets faster the harder you play. Kind of neat. And obviously your envelope sensitivity is adjusted by this center knob. Now the last mode that we have here is called ramp. This turns the bypass into a non-latching switch, and it ramps whatever effect you have selected into your signal path, and the speed of that ramp up is determined by this knob now. So let's put the knob right in the middle. We'll play a note and then slam the bypass. And we can have it come in slower. Now this switch here is labeled favorite, and this basically allows you to save a single preset, which effectively lets you switch between two radically different effects with a single pedal. Let's say we've got a chorus effect that we really like. It's kind of nice classic sounding chorus. Hold down favorite until the red light comes on, and now you've saved a preset. Now you notice if you change a switch here, this light will start blinking. If we want to go to a radically different effect, let's say we want to go to vibrato now. If you want to switch between these two effects, first click favorite to turn the light off, click it back on, there's our chorus effect, click it off, and now we're at whatever the controls are physically set to. So that's a way of switching between sort of, your sort of baseline chorus effect that you're going to be using the most, and then other kind of crazy effects that you want to dial in with this pedal. This pedal is available direct from Strymon for $299. Pretty excellent sounding, very analog sounding digital effect. You've been watching GearWire.com, and I am Owen O'Malley. See you later.